All right. Hey there, YouTube. This is meteorologist Jamie Singleton. I realized as I was doing my OBS that I did not have my YouTube up live for some reason. Looks like I'm there now. So let me give you a quick update here. This won't be a lengthy one because I just did that for everybody else. But looking here at the radar picture, this is not good. We've got several areas of heavy rain that were developing and continuing to move in from North Carolina and developing right over Virginia. We've had over now 1.18 inches of rain here in the Redwood area. That's in Franklin County. Flood advisory in effect through 7:30 for southern Botetourt County and the Bedford County, and just moderate rain with heavier patches here in the brighter colors in the yellow and orange showing up as the wind continues coming out of the south east and banks up right against the mountains here. And we've also got deeper moisture, and this is what I'm really concerned about, coming in out of Greensboro. These thunderstorms are developing and training over the same areas. So if you're watching me in North Carolina, you may have a flash flood warning here soon, or at least a flood advisory from Lexington and the Greensboro and the Asheboro area down to almost Rockingham, although it's just west of 73 there. And then you've got an increasing amount of activity south of Watauga County, where a flood advisory is also in effect through 8:30, I believe, and Catawba County, North Carolina, through Lenoir and Wilkesboro here, North Wilkesboro, will be getting in on this heavier rain as it continues to move north. This has developed faster than I thought it would, and I'm very impressed with the fact and very worried with the fact that we've already seen over an inch of rain, in some cases now nearing about an inch and a half of rain. And the National Weather Service says they could see another, they could see another 1 to 2 inches of rain happening. And I can concur as I look at my rain gauge outside and see the rain totaling up. I've got live lightning on the screen here to show you what's going on with the thunderstorm activity that's on the edge of the radar beam out of Blacksburg. But this is near Rockingham, Sherall, Lancaster, North Carolina, Rock Hill, exponential. So this rain in red here is a lot higher, not just twice as high as what you see there on the screen there in the green. So you get that color bar sometimes on your radar legend and you think, oh, okay, that's, twice or three times as hard in terms of rain falling. It's actually not. It's exponentially higher. And so this rain right here that's occurring in the Randolph, Guilford counties and Davidson here, Rockingham counties, moving into Rockingham County, that is some really hard rain, and that's going to fall. If it keeps moving north, it's going to be moving into Henry County and Franklin County, an area that's already seen in Virginia over an inch of rain. So that is a big problem. Here's where the flood advisories are up. And pull over my other software here. We've got a flood advisory up in this polygon here that includes Roanoke County, the city of Roanoke, Fincastle, down to Troutville, right up against Buchanan, and right up near Bedford here, Bedford County. All of Smith Mountain Lake is under this flood advisory. And what this means is that small streams and creeks are going to be rising, already are rising, as this water continues to drain off. Low spots, your typical flooded locations, are going to start filling up and may already be flooded. And that, again, these are typically long fuse advisories, so this is in effect through about 7:30 in the morning. You've also got a flood advisory in effect until 8:30 in the morning for Boone and Blowing Rock in North Carolina here, as this area has already seen 1 to 2 inches of rain, and we're expecting a lot more over the next coming, through the work week. But we've got this area of rain that continues to develop here, and then there will be additional waves that form throughout the next few days. But this is one of many spokes of energy that'll be rotating around the upper low that is really only just starting to dive south. You can see the flow here out of the southeast in Virginia, and then it's more out of the south in North Carolina. So everything's converging right over southwest Virginia, south central Virginia. And again, this depending on what radar I'm showing you, different palettes here, but it's heavy from Greensboro to Asheboro to Troy. That's your update for right now. I'll have more updates into the day on Tuesday. This is a very serious situation developing. There are models that show the potential for up to 16 inches of rain by early Thursday morning. Doesn't include Thursday, but these values here are going up to about 16 inches. And we still have another day of rain after this model has ended here. But you look right along the Blue Ridge Parkway and up into the North Carolina mountains. This is an area that will see some major flooding if this model verifies. Could be devastating. I don't want to say that often. I don't want to cause alarm, but I also need you to be aware that we're going to have flooding by tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, in a lot of these communities. And then as we go into the rest of the work week, really by Tuesday and Wednesday, flooding will be ongoing if this develops. Outside of this area, still 1 to 4 to 5 inches of rain to upwards of 6 inches of rain down here in the brighter colors, but really it's from 460 south into all of North Carolina just about, and to the upstate of South Carolina in and around the Queen City of Charlotte as well, looking very serious as flood watches are in effect, flash flood watches and flood advisories are in effect right now for the rainfall that continues moving into the area tonight. It is adding up fast, and there's a lot more to come.